The vinfox-cave app helps you managing your wine collection and tasting notes, no matter where you are. Watch this clip for a quick tour. To use vinfox-cave, we need a Vinfox account. We will create a new one. Let's call us J. Smith. We carefully choose a password and enter it twice. We should also enter our email address. This is needed in case we forget our password. We register our iPhone and are ready to browse the Vinfox database and enter our wines. Let's search for the Rioja Castillo y Gay. If nothing is found on the local database, the search automatically includes the market of all wines. The first few characters of 2 words are often sufficient. That's it. Now let's see what information is available about this wine. There's a label image. At the top, we find general information about the wine. For instance, about the grape varietals being used. Or the wine's region of origin. Or indicative prices and ratings of other vintages. We choose the 2001 vintage. This seems highly recommendable. It's a good thing we just bought a few bottles. Let's add them to vinfox-cave. To add the bottles, we simply move them from the market to our cellar. We bought 5 bottles for £27 each. From Steve B. So we just entered our first bottles and added the first wine to our local database. Spain appears now in the list of our regions. Adding bottles is thus easy. Removing bottles is even easier since there are a lot less wines and vintages to choose from. Let's assume it's a few days later and we added some more of our wines in the meantime. We now open one of the Rioja bottles. Any consumed bottle must already exist in our wines. Since there are only a few, the Rioja pops up immediately. To remove a bottle, we simply move it from the cellar to gone. The app will guess the vintage and other details from the existing bottles. Now there are 4 bottles left, and there are 2 transactions for this vintage. And of course, we also find the vintage in the cellar history. After all those transactions, it is time to synchronize with the server. The database tab shows the number of changes that need to be synchronized. Synchronizing will not only send changes from the iPhone to the server, but will also incorporate all changes made on the server. Synchronization normally only takes a few seconds. Afterwards, we also find our wines and transactions on the vinfox-cave website. Most of the app's functionality is also available here. We use the same username and password as in the app. After synchronizing, the cellar history shows the cellar transactions we just added. On the website, we may also modify our profile, or list or deactivate the devices registered with our account. And last but not least, use the website to read or download the app manual explaining all its features. We hope you enjoy exploring the vinfox-cave app.